Good morning. This is Father Stephen Kelly from St. John's Church in Detroit. We're continuing our series of daily morning meditations where we generally look at one or another of the lessons that are assigned for morning or evening prayer, what is known as the daily office lectionary. And today is Easter Monday. Now, of course, yesterday we had Easter Day and all the grand celebration of that. But on the church calendar, there's actually an Easter Monday and an Easter Tuesday, and they both contain stories of the resurrection that actually occur on Easter Day. These are stories for the communion service, and I thought I would read one of those gospel lessons from St. Luke's Gospel, the 14th chapter, beginning at the 13th verse. Behold, two of his disciples went the same day to a village called Emmaus, which was from Jerusalem about 60 furlongs, and they talked together of all these things which had happened. And it came to pass that while they communed together and reasoned, Jesus himself drew near and went with them. And their eyes were holden that they should not know him. And he said unto them, What manner of communications are these that ye have to one another as ye walk and are sad? And the one of them, whose name was Cleophas, answering said unto him, Art thou only a stranger in Jerusalem, and hast thou not known the things which are come to pass in these days? And he said unto them, What things? And they said unto him concerning Jesus of Nazareth, which was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people, and how the chief priests and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death, and have crucified him. But we trusted that it had been he which should have redeemed Israel. And besides all this, today is the third day since these things were done. Yea, and certain women also of our company made us astonished, which were early at the sepulchre, and when they found not his body, they came, saying that they had seen a vision of angels, which they said he was alive. And certain of them which were with us went to the sepulchre, and found it even so as the women had said, but him they saw not. Then he said unto them, O fools, slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Ought not Christ to have suffered these things, and enter into his glory? And beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded unto them all the scriptures, the things concerning himself. And they drew nigh unto a village, whither they went. And they made as though he would have gone further. But they constrained him, saying, Abide with us, for it is towards evening, the day is far spent. And he went in to tarry with them. And it came to pass, as he sat at meat with them, he took bread and blessed it and brake and gave it to them. And their eyes were opened, and they knew him. And he vanished out of their sight. And they said one to another, Did not our heart burn within us, while he talked with us in the way, and while he opened to us the scriptures? And they rose up the same hour, and returned to Jerusalem, and found the 11 gathered together, and them that were with them, saying, The Lord is risen indeed, and hath appeared to Simon. And they knew what things were done in the way, and they told what things were done in the way, and how he was known of them in the breaking of bread. So the excitement of all that's going on. Peter has seen Jesus. The women saw the vision of the angels. Mary Magdalene saw Jesus. And now the road to Emmaus, these two disciples have seen Jesus. And of course we know what's coming up soon, and that is Jesus is going to appear in the upper room. These are all wonderful stories of the resurrection, the great reality of what God has done in Jesus Christ in conquering death, right? Love cannot be constrained by the bonds of death. And so Jesus Christ is risen from the dead. But the point today, interestingly, is that they were not able to understand who he was. Their eyes were constrained from seeing him. But they knew Jesus in the breaking of the bread, right? That's the Holy Communion service, folks. Jesus, on the Last Supper on Maundy Thursday, said, This is my body, this is my blood. And then when he breaks bread with them, they recognize him and they know that it's Jesus. Brothers and sisters, I hope that when you come to church, come to the Holy Communion service. And this week, we're taking a couple of days off, letting Father Kelly have a little break from the routine that was so busy in Lent, thanks be to God. But when you come to the communion service on Thursday or then again on Sunday at St. John's, we will celebrate, and once again, we will see Jesus, not with our physical eyes, but he is present in the sacrament. We know that he is really God and that he is really present in the sacrament, as he said, This is my body. And this is my blood. And he is risen. He's risen from the dead. I hope that you have a wonderful Easter Monday. May God bless you.